Riya grew up in a small town where life was simple, but struggles were plenty. Her mother, Meera, worked tirelessly as a tailor, stitching clothes from dawn till midnight. Every day, she would sit by the dim light of a kerosene lamp, her fingers worn out, her back aching, yet her determination never wavered. Riya often felt embarrassed by her mother's simple clothes and the old sewing machine that rattled with every stitch. At school, her friends talked about vacations, expensive gifts, and lavish dinners, things Riya could never dream of. She never spoke about her mother's hardships, choosing instead to pretend that her life was like everyone else's. One day, Riya needed a costly book for her studies. Knowing their financial condition, she hesitated to ask. But Meera noticed her daughter's worry. That night, Meera worked extra hours, taking on more stitching jobs. When Riya woke up, she found the book beside her pillow. Tears welled up in her eyes, but she didn't question how her mother had managed it. Years passed, and Riya finally secured a scholarship to study in a prestigious college. She was overjoyed. But on the day of her farewell, as she packed her bags, she noticed her mother's hands, rough, bruised, and trembling from years of work. For the first time, she realized the price of her education, the countless sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the silent battles her mother fought every day. With tears streaming down her face, Riya held her mother's hands and said, "Ma, I will make sure your sacrifices were not in vain." Meera smiled, brushing Riya's hair aside. A mother's happiness is not in what she loses, but in what her child gains. Years later, as a successful woman, Riya returned home, not with just money, but with love and gratitude. She replaced the old sewing machine, fixed their small home, and most importantly, she sat beside her mother every night, holding those same hands that had once shaped her future. Because some sacrifices are unseen, but their impact lasts forever.